Anything else that I would rather be making? And remember, everything's odds are doubled. But we'll only make one at a time, not two, which is fine. Which is fine. What was that was like 13% it just said? Ring is 13% chance. That's only worth 122 bucks. That makes sense, actually. I need eggs. I just remembered. How many eggs do I currently have? 8? Let's try doing this. Because we do need more eggs. The eggs are now a 198.9% chance or something like that. I didn't actually think of the math at all. In case you didn't give the chocolate pudding to the inn, it's my chocolate pudding. What has the inn done to deserve getting my... But yeah, I forgot. We'll do it later. Hello, Shuttle Bay.
Are the repairs complete, Sai? Wonderful. Then could you please attach this to the shuttle?
Wait, oh, wait, let me help.
Preparations are nearly complete.
And my dearest bit looks awesome! I'm just saying.
Sophie? What is it?
You're not sick, are you? I know I keep nagging, but you have to be careful.
What's on your mind?
I was just remembering everything we've been through together.
I guess we have been through a lot, huh?
Yeah, we sure have.
But that's kind of an odd thing to think right now. Are you sure everything's okay?
Yes, of course. We're all set here.
You may depart for Ephinea whenever you like.
And even better, we don't need that stupid launch ramp. We can just take off and set her down wherever there's enough space.
Emeraude, I don't know how to thank you.
Actually, I would like to make a request. As a Fodran survivor, it is my duty to ensure that Lambda is brought to justice for his deeds. With that in mind, would you allow me to accompany you to Ephinea? I will do whatever I can to assist you on your journey. I am sure my skills and knowledge will prove useful to you. Please, I beg of you.
Yes, of course. We'd be thrilled to have you. Your knowledge of this situation is bound to come in handy.
You are too kind. I am going to Ephinea with these nice people, Sai. Please keep an eye on things while I am gone.
No matter what happens, we have to stop Lambda. And Richard. Richard, you used to long for a world without conflict. And yet your actions seek to destroy it. Is Lambda controlling you? Or are you acting on your own free will? And if so, what course of action will I have to take? I believe in Richard, and I believe that he can be saved. I believe it because I must. All right, let's get out of here. It's time to go home. To Ephinea.
The Darius bit! Alright, chat, let's go. Can I go in here and use the... Never mind. I was wondering if I could go in there and use the vending machine. We don't really need to, though. We just use the inn a lot. I should go give that chocolate pudding before I leave. I'm pretty sure we can just come back to Fodra whenever we want. I think it's gonna take us straight to the Cocoon, but the Cocoon is not the final dungeon. I think it's the penultimate dungeon, actually. I think there's only one more dungeon after it. Yo, got a golden bow. Nice. I immediately need to fill back up my mixer. Why isn't Hubert sus of Emeraude, especially when he was so critical of Malik and Pascal? I'm telling you, it's because the bit about Hubert being sus of Malik and Pascal was not well thought out or executed, narratively speaking.
So, when Pascal was talking in her sleep about someone she likes, who do you think she meant?
When did this happen? When did you guys hear Pascal talking about someone she likes in her sleep? She was probably talking about, like, a screwdriver. Or maybe like, literally just like a laptop.
It's obviously Sophie.
I wouldn't be so sure. Young girls like Pascal can be surprisingly attracted to the bossy and overbearing type.
Pascal is older than all three of you. Sophie doesn't count because she's a humanoid or whatever. Her age is nebulous, almost. Like, she's like a 1,000-year-old dragon or whatever. And Malik is the oldest of you. After that, it's Pascal. Pascal has like 3 years on you, Sharia.
I'm surprised you didn't know that, Hubert.
Ugh, such speculation is nothing but a waste of time.
Well, then why not ask Pascal directly?
Why me?
Please, Hubert. I've been wondering about this myself. Do it as a favor to me.
Well, all right. If it's that important to you, I'll go ask her. But I can't guarantee anything.
Hubert sure has a soft spot for Asbel.
Yeah, it's easy to forget, but I guess Asbel can be an older brother.
Huh? What?
It can be. He is. It's like a state of being. Oh, chocolate pudding. A single ring, huh? What do I need to dualize for a ring again? We got the rise. Just move on to this. That's all fine. I could probably just figure out what I need to dualize the ring for instead of looking at the book. Famous last words. It's gonna be an early game material. It's probably not gonna be fur. No, I didn't think so. Elegant feather and golden bow to make the Demon's Bane arrow. I still need more... whatchamacallits. I'll say it in a second. More golden bows. Ring, 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 ring. That was what we needed. Easy. Error code, no response, alas. And then I'm waiting to get more eggs. All right, all good. I saw someone to talk to over here. Code red, error 961, signal weak. Is this humanoid okay? Error 961 is a code humanoids send out when they go past their activity limits. Aw, poor little gal. Sounds like she's at the end of her lifespan. I feel pity for her, but there's little we can do. Beginning countdown to total shutdown. Please, I want to live. Oh, well, that's horrifying. Is she broken? Humanoids never say they want to live. Maybe this one has gained consciousness or something. Ah, that darn AI. That would make her just like Sophie. Please, Pascal, can you help her? Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't really know how humanoids work. There may be blueprints in the records room. The records room is inside the city. Okay, let's go check out the records room. Agreed. Is the records room on the top floor? Let's go in here and see if this storehouse has created anything new for me to pick up. Miso. Okay, wait, I think miso is the one. It wasn't natto that was super rare to get. I think miso is the really difficult to get ingredient from this, maybe? I know there's a really difficult ingredient to get from this, and you have to wait for it to go for so long. Emeraude, Cornell working together. I think it might have been Miso, actually, not Nato. It's been a while since I had to do all this. I just distinctly remember working on getting my platinum trophy and in the process having to come back here after certain amounts of time to get a material from it. From that tub. The records room. Hey, there are still documents here. Those should be humanoid blueprints. Do they make sense to you, Pascal? Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, I totally get this now. Can you fix her? Maybe. We're gonna have to track down a lot of materials. And even then, it looks like extending her lifespan is gonna be tough. But hey, I'm pretty awesome. I think we can get this done. Did you hear? Pascal's gonna fix you. Thank you. Alright, you wait here while I go find the goods. I'll help. Me too. Sophie, perhaps you could stay with the humanoid and keep her company. So, when were you born? My production date is... I cannot remember. You really are unusual. Most humanoids would never forget that. Is that so? You may be right. I often ignored my master's orders. He always said he would discard me. He said I was defective. You sound like me. No, that is not possible. You move like a human. You travel with humans. That's because I lived all this time after forgetting my initial orders, too. By the way, you're not a normal model, are you? Why were you created? I am Protos Hace. I'm a weapon designed to destroy a certain enemy. That's wonderful. I'm just an ordinary humanoid. You have a reason to live. I'm still not sure about that. The Tales of the Abyss vibes are off the chart. Why do you want to live? I don't know. I just want to live. That is all. What's the point of having a weapon be alive? Are you worried too? It's like you're human. Maybe you understand because you're a humanoid. That's wonderful. I'm jealous of you. My old master used to say, it must be nice to be a humanoid and never have to worry. I think it was sarcasm, but think about it in reverse. What if worry is what separates us from those with true life? I said I wanted to live and I don't know why. But the idea has been with me for a while. Perhaps worrying caused me to evolve. Maybe you just like stepped on a firestone. That could have evolved you. You really are interesting. I don't think your friends will make it here in time. My life will end like tears in the rain. Like tears in the rain? Whoa, it got really philosophical. Wait, if you shut down now, we won't be able to restart you. Can I ask you something? Anything. When I shut down, will you take my memory core? I want you to have it. To remember the foolish humanoid who admired you. I will, I promise. If I somehow come back to this world, I hope I'll be able to worry. I want to be like you. That's so sad. Guys, you're literally 3 seconds late. Come on. You should have been running. Darn, we're too late. Here, Sophie, this is her memory core. So she wanted to be a humanoid like you. Yes. But I think she was mistaken. I mean, about the whole worrying part. How so? Well, look at me. I'm alive and I don't worry about anything. Oh, Pascal. You were pretty worried when you thought your sister hated you. It looked like. Don't you worry about the fact that you never worry? Heh. Oh my gosh, that's it! You're human because you laugh! Well, that's my theory, at least. Can you imagine a humanoid without a soul trying to laugh? Maybe you're right. Memory core, a data core that contains a humanoid's memories. That was sad. Very sad indeed. Well, let's go back to Ephinea, to be honest. We are going to be having part 100 today, chat, by the way. This should be like part 92 or something for YouTube if I did my math right. So I'm wondering what I want to have happen and if I can manipulate it to be that way, like doing things in a certain order to make something cool happen on part 100. Is that a thing that I turn in? A glass sphere. You can laugh if you want, but I've been collecting these since I was a child, and I really need another one. I don't know how to get a glass sphere off the top of my head, to be honest. Worry about that later. But I think before part 100, I want to go through the Cocoon and get the Cocoon done. So we're going to go and do that. This playthrough is definitely going faster than the last PS3 playthrough we did, in part because I played Grace's like a year or two ago for that playthrough. So it's like not fresh on my mind, but I remember more than I remember when I did that Redux playthrough, for sure. And also the dash and the waymarker make a big difference. Are you ready? Let's go.
Entered Ephenia's atmosphere.
There it is, the Cocoon. Pascal, do it.
Roger that! There is bits!
Hacker voice, we're in.
Not the smoothest landing in the world, but at least we're here.
Hey, I'm just glad my Darius bit worked.
So this is the inside of Lambda's cocoon. What is it, Sophie?
I can sense him, far below us.
Shall we move onward?
Hold on, I want to check something real quick. Whew. Okay, the shuttle still works. Just wanted to make sure in case we need to bolt out of here.
This cocoon provides Lambda with a place to reconstruct his body without any outside interference. We are sure to encounter many dangerous monsters that have hatched from Lambda himself.
So the ones outside the cocoon were just a warm-up.
It makes no difference what terrors may lie in wait for us.
We cannot afford to let our world go the way of Fodra. We must stop Lambda at all costs.
All right, let's get going.
All right, let's get schmovin'. We're in Lambda's cocoon.
Sophie, can you sense Lambda nearby?
Yes, it feels like...
Proto's haste is capable of receiving the unique signals that emanate from Lambda. As long as he remains alive, this function stays intact.
Wow. So does that mean you always know where he is?
No, I can't really...
It is not capable of isolating Lambda's position. The signals emanate from Lambda in a concentric manner. This makes it possible to calculate a rough distance, but not to isolate the point of emission.
So what you're saying is, it's not possible for her to actually know where...
I've made myself clear.
We can't talk.
She did, Emeraude also, like, interrupted Asbel at the end there, but I like how Emeraude cuts off Sophie, like, immediately every time, because she doesn't really see Sophie as, like, you know, an actual human being. Dashi stew with miso. What mini miso options do we have, actually? Dashi stew, radish, bread, tofu miso soup. All right, well, we'll make the miso stew first. Very good. Then how much does it take to make miso? Like what's its percentage chance? Because I bet it's really low. I'm pretty sure I remember it being very low. Yeah, 1.3% chance. Natto is also very low, but you can get enemies to drop it. 1.3% chance, so 2.6 with the doubling book, and the required Elith is 456. I don't think we can even make miso in the mixer right now unless we take off the percentage increaser, because I think the percentage increaser makes the Elith cost like double or something, and we do not have double of 456. So miso is the really difficult one to get, not natto. I got them mixed up before. Which is why it's actually easier when you're trying to do all the miso stuff to get like the whatever you need it for the platinum trophy or whatever I had to get it for. It's a lot easier to just wait out the time for it to regrow. I guess grow isn't the right word, for it to ferment properly back on Fodra and then go get it from the spot. You're mine. I gotta remember. Oh, we got that new Sparrow move I need to use. I think I need to do just the default circle combo. I'm trying to get dual impact master, aren't I? As well as Burial Blade Master. I think I still don't have Burial Blade Master yet. Which should be like really easy to work towards now because we have a minimum CC higher than 10. Or 10 at least. I think it's 11 now with that rise we got. Yo, awesome lightning move, whoever that was. Ow. Plasma shock!
Pascal, what's an air?
How many times are you gonna ask Pascal this question? How many times?